Alright fam, hello, welcome to another episode of Crying Sons here on the Bronzebeard channel. We are working our way to fight probably the final boss guy. I think we finished everything in this system. I sold one of my vehicles wrongly. It was not intentional. Ejected cryopod, planetary fence, turret wreckage. We'll go here. Getting our butts chased. So we gotta get moving anyway. Incoming message. An Imperial ship? We don't get many of those our way these days at the clinic. What can I do for you? Ask about the clinic.
Tell me more about this station.
Before the shutdown, this was a hospital where we treated patients with all kinds of mental problems. Inferitorial complexes probably being our bread and butter.
Omni envy, a serious problem for citizens of the Empire.
But that was then. Now the clinic is little more than a refuge for a few of us human doctors and our families. It's not much, but we call it home.
Admiral, if I might, this could be a good chance to help the officers and crew with some of their problems. Problems? Sir, some of the crew are starting to worry that their emotionally linked memories are never going to come back. Talking with a psychiatrist, could do them some good.
That's doctor.
Doctor, some of my crew members are having some difficulties.
Depressed over the shutdown, I take it?
More like fatigue from trying to restore the Emperor's sectors to their former state.
I see. That would wear a person down. Well, we'd be happy to do what we can, Admiral. It'd be like the old days again. Of course, we'll need scrap for the job. I'm afraid our days of pro bono work are on hold for the moment.
Happy to pay for the help.
Very well. Send over your crew, and when ready. Oh, and just to let you know, we have a plasma nuke aimed at your battleship. Try anything funny, and we'll make you bleed.
Tough lady. I like that.
Wow.
Rough.
Well, I've done all that I can, Admiral. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disturbed by these sessions.
Disturbed?
Your crew members are almost entirely incapable of recalling their most important personal memories. I know, it's kind of sketchy. But more troubling than their memory loss are their severe delusions. They claim to recall dying. They claim to recall dying over and over again. Do you have any explanation for this, Admiral? Anything that might shed light on the peculiar situation?
I wish I could tell you more, Doctor. I do, but unfortunately...
I get it. Classified information. Well, just thought I would ask. Good luck with your travels, Admiral. I have a feeling you're going to need it. Run low on Neo-N. Oh. I'm picking up a pre-shutdown message from this pirate beacon, sir.
You want to become a better pirate, but not sure how? Tune in later this week for a discussion with Pro Bonnie Adder for tips and advice.
That was not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, I hate all of this. We might try it though. 0 to 7. We'll get less scrap, but I'll get my men back. Oh, jeez. Continue. Ah, we got a new guy. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. So far. Oh, jeez. We're avoiding a lot of danger. Come on, Anton. Extraction point. Hey, that wasn't horrific. Still lost people, but I got a new person. What's you about, huh? Not a pilot. But she does have fight, which I didn't have before. Battleship shielding. Alright. Well then, throw her in there. No. Good. Scrapper battleship.
Shiny tech and new. Maybe I can retire after I scrap it.
I prefer not. Okay, let's get that back in there. What do we got? A bunch of drones. Let's keep that. Let's go to war. Oh, gee, Wizards of Oz, they blow up. Come back. Don't blow up! Oh, that was not enjoyable. Alright. H-beam. X-beam. Squadrons. Bring that back. Put that back out. Refuse. Tesla field generator, eh? Let's take a look at that. Damage over time. Impact zone. That might be beneficial. This is 25, 20. 6 damage per second for 8 seconds. So I mean that's pretty significant. So then we'll add that. Alright. Star map. Army Depot. Let's go there. It's not a shipyard, but I would love a shipyard. I'm sure I probably could have gotten to it. Sir, I got R&D for you.
Sir, I hope you don't mind, but since we have a little time on our hands, we went ahead and built a little weapon prototype out of scrap. We think it will really help you blow our enemies up.
Don't you think you should ask for permission first?
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right, sir, but it's almost complete, so if you want to finish it or not.
Should have asked first. Excellent initiative, team. Take the scrap and finish it.
Thanks a lot, sir. It's always nice to hear you say that. You know how plants need feed on the sunlight? Well, your compliments are our nourishment.
Don't suck up to me. R&D is so weird. Plasma nuke. Let's take a look at that plasma nuke. 25. No effects on battleship hull. 25. 25. With a 23. With 21. So I'd sell that. Honestly. Ooh, snap. I take that to the bank. R&D again?
Sir, I hate to complain, but we're twiddling our thumbs down here looking for a bit of direction. Anything in particular you'd like us to work on? I mean, like, anything.
Build a squadron. Ooh, hardship's hull. Ooh, build a squad.
Think you can build me another squadron?
Oh yeah, sure we can. But we're gonna need a fair amount of scrap to do it. We're good, but we're not that good. Still interested?
Do it.
Absolutely, sir.
Then I suggest you get started.
Sir, your squadron is ready. I feel useful again. Praise Oberon.
Joan Mark II Boomer. Okay. So let's sell the X beam because I don't, or is it the H beam? No, X beam. Sell that. Sell the plasma nuke. I'll keep my officers. Keep my ships. And it doesn't look like I can do anything else. How close am I? Do I want to get rid of this person? Kind of do. This is my only persuasion. She's my only whatever this is. The eye. I think that's the actual spy thing. She's my only fight. I think that's just going to have to be what it is. If I get any more scrap, then fine, but we'll fly back for that. Oh, church battleship, good for me. We might fly back then.
That is your only absolution. Let me wash away your sins.
Wow. Creepy old man. What do we got? Frigates. So we need drones. Take that. And that. We're gonna not clump these guys together. I want you to get him. I want you to get him. And I want you to get right up in there. Space. Hey, do something. All right. Let's get another one of these guys. Absorbed. We knew that would happen. Can I shoot, please? Let's do this guy, and let's do these guys. Have you go right in for the Dunder Mifflin. Hey, can I click, please? That would be absolutely wonderful. some more homies in here. Alright. Oh, there we go. Another drone shredder. Woohoo! Oh boy. So that was no scrap though, so I don't think we can go back to the Army Depot and that be any good to us. Holy cow. Guys. Just stressing. I don't know about this one. Zenon's battleship.
At last, Admiral Ido. I've heard so much about you and your battleship. Sorry my Cardinals couldn't be more hospitable. I assure you we take manners very seriously in the church. Which is why before I kill you, I'm going to say a prayer for you. Put in a good word for wherever it is you're headed. An Imperial Admiral, you might be in for a nasty little surprise.
You've proven yourself an enemy of the Empire, Zenon. Surrender, or... Oh.
Surrender, or I have no choice but to destroy you. Surrender. A pope doesn't surrender. That would be unholy. Now let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. I have a sermon I want to wrap up. One on how I bravely smashed an evil Imperial battleship.
Man, he's got everything. This is not gonna go well for me. I need drones. I have drones, but let's get some good. Let's get scrappers. Bring out the heavy guns. Alright, get back. I knew it. Let's attack squads. Drones. Drones. I want a full complement of drones ready to go. Alright. Attack that. Attack that. Attack that. Squadrons. Attack there. Alright. Drones. Drones. And we'll do a cruiser. Cruiser basilisk. Squadrons. Let's go in there and wreck some shop. Whoa! This is a big fight, friends. Big fight. Let's get these guys in too. Man, he just keeps getting ready to fire these things. I might have to stagger my deployment just to get people out. Yeah, I didn't need to do that. Let's keep that going. Get this out there too. Oh, he's coming. No, he's playing D. He's playing D. Holy cow. I am so nervous. We're working him though. We're working him though. Alright. You go get this guy. You go get this guy. This guy comes out. Work on weapon systems. Do some flexing on the squads. That's good, that's good. Making them bleed. For the love of everything, give me a break. My drones are putting in work though. You can just sit in that all you want there, my friend. Let's get another one of these out here. Now that I'm staggering everything, it feels good. Okay. There we go.
So you think you're going to save the Empire, don't you? You're not going to save anything. All will still die in these clusters, I assure you.
Why? Why did you shut down the Why did you shut the Omnis down, Senin?
Despite what you might believe, I didn't.
But you had motive. Look at how your power has grown.
Yes, well, that power has been most unexpected.
What do you mean?
When the shutdown occurred, I did not know what would happen. I feared the end of the Church of Singularity and the end of myself as its Pope. So I adapted. I had to. It was that or lose my position and become like everyone else. Luckily, my disciples believed I was the prophet I claimed to be. They believed the Omni shut down because we had not worshipped them well enough.
Why did you believe? Why did they believe that was so obviously a lie?
Because the truth, which was that their gods had shut down and would never turn on again, that their gods were in fact not gods, was too painful.
I have like the same voice for the two of these guys. I'll have to change it.
They turned to make believe, to fantasy, and I was happy to provide that for them. No, Admiral, I did not shut down the machines, contrary to what you have heard.
But then why have you hunted our ship in our sectors?
You're a naive one, aren't you? The preservation of power of a kingdom. It's been nice not having Oberon breathing down my neck these last 20 years.
Then if you didn't do it, who or what did?
Let me ask you something, Admiral. Who had the most to gain from messing with Oberon's machines, Who was it who hated Oberon the most? I'll tell you. House Akibara Sung and House Kosh Buendia. No one despised Oberon more than they.
But why did they hate him?
Because the old man and them under his thumb had them under his thumb for centuries. They dreamed of becoming as rich and powerful as House Telos. But they never could. He would never let them. Your culprit is one of them, Admiral, I'm certain. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the relationship the church had with Oberon.
The relationship?
Yes.
Your emperor founded the church, Admiral. That was the relationship.
You lie.
Why lie when I'm so close to death? Oberon created a religion to cement the importance and permanence of the Omnis in his empire.
But why keep that a secret?
To help with the illusion that the machines truly were gods, and not just the invention of the machine invented by a man, which is what they were. Oberon needed people to believe the Omnis were holy things, so as to not question a world, an empire, a galaxy revolving around their existence, and to secure his place in the center of the empire as an immovable empire.
You ever believe in the church? Did you ever believe the Omnis were gods? Or was that your was your belief always a lie?
Yes, when I was a young man, the Omnis were the reason I left my home planet and joined the clergy. My parents were aristocrats in House Telos when a couple Omnis of their own. I found that so much of who you are as a young person is merely an act of rebellion against your parents. They despise the church, so I loved it. Unfortunately, at about that time I started to lose my faith. I developed an insatiable hunger for power. By then, my only chance to satisfy my appetite was to rise within the ranks of the church. So I did, quickly. My greed and enjoyment of the greed far outweighed any moral unrest that I had, which, truth be told, was probably very little to begin with. Yes, Admiral, for a time I did believe. But that was a long time ago.
Do you know anything about me, Zenon?
Only that you are Oberon's best admiral and that you died on Genima, vitrifying the survivalists. Of course, now I can see that I was mistaken. I suppose this was just another ruse by the old man to keep his best weapon hidden. But why do you ask, Admiral? Ah, you have a touch of egomania in you too, I see. Careful. What do you want to know?
Time has come to surrender, Zenon. Do so and your life will be spared. I promise.
Be that as it may, Admiral, I have no intent on surrendering. To be honest, I don't really see the point.
What do you mean?
I am dying. We are all here in these sectors, the rich, the poor, the believing, the non-believing. I would imagine that's the same in all other clusters. Without active Omnis, we're doomed. We have 10, 15 years left at most. I'd prefer to die now than spend the time in an Imperial brig, no matter how spacious it may be. Sorry, Admiral. You'll have to finish what you've started. I'm glad we won. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of have mixed feelings about defeating the Pope of the religion that I thinks I'm a god. Know what I mean, Admiral?
I'm not even going to answer that.
So, do you believe what Zenon said? That the Church of Singularity didn't shut down the Omnis after all?
I do, Machine. Zenon had no reason to lie, but with his death so near, no, I believe he was telling the truth.
So we're eliminating another suspect. But now we have two more to add to the list. House Akibarasang and House Kosh Buendia. That's right.
That's right. I would seem that One of the great houses shut down the Omnis, but which one? I thought maybe what Vaughn said about the original Idaho's death might trigger something, anything. Still not remembering any of my emotional memories.
As I've said before, you must be patient. Your emotional memories will return when they're ready to return. And remember, tell me as soon as they do. It's very important.
So you never heard about the story of the original Idaho's death?
Not once. Nor do I know the biographical information of my clones. I assume Oberon didn't want me to know.
I don't have anything else.
I agree. I don't think it's healthy to examine the past. One should always be looking towards the future.
I don't know about that. I might have another question for you. I don't care. Immortality machine. Remind me of what we learned from Oberon's immortality tech.
You learned from the Zealot of Oberon that has an immortality machine in Elysium. This machine is almost identical to the ones we Calibans use to produce new clones. This tech is what has allowed Oberon to live so long, 800 years. We also learned that
Well, friends, that's another episode of Crying Sons done and over with. We have probably the last chapter to go. It looked like there was 3 chapters from what I saw. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking with this very long episode, very long playthrough. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below. And if you want to see more, obviously subscribe. All of you guys who've been this far in are subscribed, so I don't even know why I'm telling you that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. This is the Bronze Beard. I'm Ian, and I love you, fam. Bye.